Hello! Welcome to another behind-the-scenes map-making thing for the National Aquarium, because I figured I didn't actually explain how to do some interesting stuff like multi-level dungeons and all that. So, I'm gonna blab nonsensically, because hopefully it helps and it's cool and all this. So first things first, I want to show off this. I went through and, oh shit, I don't even have that open. So, I couldn't find a map for the aquarium anywhere, except for a mobile app. So I went through and I did screenshots of all the aquarium maps that exist on the mobile app. And I went through there and I'm like, okay, so there's like 5 floors plus a ground level. And I'm like, how do I condense this into like an actual playable map? Because that would be obscene. So what I did is I immediately got rid of the ground level. And I got rid of Australia because that would be a little bit too much, and I'm not entirely sure what I would put in there anyway. Just think more things that want to kill you, and there's already enough of that. And then, okay, so, you know, I basically boiled it down to what's going to be here in the reef section. And I definitely wanted this thing here, and I definitely wanted the up top rainforest section thing. And that all connects down to right here, this dolphin thing at the very end, well, as you guys figure out. So what I did was I went through and I actually like cut out all the important bits that I wanted. Like here's the opening lobby, and there's going to be something here, probably like the gift shop and slash cafeteria, because I sort of have to consolidate a little bit, bathrooms and everything. Okay, go over here, and here's our first like area, and I'm gonna make it so that you can go here and then whoop, right up to this area, and it's actually almost like right where you would come out from, because you do go up here up to here, and so, you know, it's just gonna go straight up through here. I'll put the escalator, the escalator will be in the wrong place, but it'll feel like you're actually traveling over the center reef thing. And the reef, I actually took pictures of, well, I didn't take pictures myself, but I found pictures online. I wanted to sort of take pictures, but I just didn't have enough time to do that. So I found pictures of the reef online and photoshopped it together so that there's like a plate that I could have underneath of it all. And yeah, and it's just that. And actually, you know what I should do? I should. Is there really no blur thing? Alright, that's annoying. Well, I'll just blur it manually, I guess. Is this blur? Yeah, it's blur. Just because, so it's a little out of focus below you guys. Just like that. And so you're not like looking at it constantly, and it'll be annoying. And so when we put the things back over, there we go. It looks a little bit more like that. Or maybe it just looks too blurry. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to leave it unblurred and see how much that fucks me over. Probably not a lot. Probably guys won't even notice that much. Anyways, so it's gonna have the escalator going across here, so I could even like get rid of these escalators, but I think I'll remember when I actually do the thing. It doesn't really matter too much. And then, you know, gonna have all this part, gonna go along here, gonna go back here. Then we go up to the next level, and this level doesn't actually have that much going for it. So from here, we're gonna go boop, pull you across, because that's when you guys will go up in here. And then you guys will start from here, go up and around. Maybe I should, like, invert this, actually. Because I guess you guys technically start from up here, going around, and then go down. Okay, whatever, it'll be backwards, it's fine. It'll work out. It's only one linear path anyway. So yeah, you guys will start from over here. So I don't actually have to pull you that far, and I've kept you for... let's see, this is 4 floors all in the same map, in quotes, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Then we go up here to the 5th floor, go through this on this linear path. This is another floor change where we go down through here. And then we're going to go down through here, yada, yada, yada. And then, once you guys are at the bottom of this, I think what I'm going to pull is... I'm gonna create an area up here that would be what's at the bottom that like doesn't actually exist, or maybe I'll just pull this part over. I don't know if you can actually see that selection box, but hopefully you can. And that will lead us over here to the dolphin place, and that'll be the end of this dungeon. So I think That's a good plan. And I've even made a little bit of like mood lighting because the entire aquarium has this like blue tint to it. And I can export that as a separate thing. So all that's done. All that's pre-made before I did that. Here we go. We're in roll 20, ready to make the map. So I put the overlay onto the GM thing so that I could see it. The reef is on the bottom map layer. And from here, we just start, well, creating. So we got to start putting down like room tile or floor tiles and stuff like that. Now, the real question is, the thing is, I have to put down the reef tile down first because it's always going to be on the bottom layer no matter what, which fucks me over just a little bit because now I don't know if I can click on anything. I mean, like technically it's on the bottom layer, so if I do to back, hopefully I can click on stuff on top of it. But I've been screwed over by this game a little bit before, or by this system before, and it's all that. And we'll see if that's even possible. I may have to bring this in as like an actual thing that goes right here and say to bottom, which I might end up doing anyway, actually. Because I know this is supposed to be the back, like the bottommost layer. Actually, yeah, just to make it a little bit easier, let's just do this first. Before we get to any of that. Alright, so I actually really like this blue ceramic tile with the like thing in the middle. I think this is supposed to go out to 5s. One more? Really? One more? Look at that. Well, alright. I think, honestly, it might be better if I didn't do that, right? Put it right here, yeah. That way, this entrance area will have those. This one can go right there on top of the others. And that'll end up here. There we go, boop, like this. Look at that. That works out really well, actually. And, well, it was working out well. But now the tiles don't match up. Okay, maybe that's not a great idea. It doesn't look too good. See? You gotta play with things. So now, white tile. This, I feel more than happy about just doing this with. And these I know are going 5x5s. But they also nicely wrap around like that. So I don't even have to worry about them like overlapping or anything because they can just fit in anywhere. And who knows? Maybe the aquarium just has like really cheap tiling in it. Honestly, it probably does from last time I've been there. I don't remember. Alright, all that. And then, because of how we've done this. Alright, and we come across our first little issue that we'll figure out. So I think here, what we're going to do, make like a corner piece. And just like... there we go. Just fill out the corner like that. And then we can take another piece right there. And let's just go right to that corner. Bam! Filled out. Now there's an actual corner right there in the back. Perfect. Alright. Now let's just keep filling in these spaces because I know I need to do that. Like, those have to be filled regardless. Alright, so this is where it gets tricky because some of these things start to get angled. And, I don't need to have it angled, but, like, it definitely looks better if it's angled. Something like that. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Grab another one. Keep the same angle, go all the way to over there. And then there's this little like ledge thing. Put that in front. There we go. So there's that. And that's actually the end of that entire floor right there. Just that little area. And then we'll see. I'm going to try and get all the water and lagoons and stuff in. We'll see how actually possible that is. Alright, so if I were to do like this, I think this will cover enough. Because there's a tank right there and you can actually get past that. So this floor, I feel like, is going to be the most intensive. Because I don't have any curved images. So everything here is literally ending up like just out of nowhere. And I really wish I had put like a black or... I can hardly see. Is there a GM layer like... GM opacity. Okay. Does that help anything? Yeah, helps a little bit. I can actually see a little bit better. Yeah, so I think it's like right there. Oh, yeah, there it is. I can actually see it. There it is. Okay, so it's actually a lot easier if I just sort of make this bit bigger. Grab that one. This is another corner piece just to fill in there. Which actually almost touches like the... Yeah, just put it all the way to there. And that way, look at this. We're ending up with just a couple of boxes now that we gotta fill in. Just like a few more. Yeah, we can do that. Nice thing is I don't have to follow it exactly. And then here, since you're not really gonna see behind this thing anyway, I think what I might do is actually just block it off completely. Well, yeah, you're not going to see behind it, and you're not going to see under it. So I can just block this off completely. There we go. There's our floor over there. Cool. And here's where I have to get a little creative, because this floor actually does exist. And this is going to be a rail over top, so you can see the reef. That wall doesn't exist though. And I can grab this, put another one in, exactly on this angle. Get the entire walkway right here. Fantastic. I'm going to be a little bit careful about where I put stuff here because we're butting up against this area down here. Also, the fact that these don't land perfectly, like this right here, is a little bugging me, but I'll make sure to make walkways and paths that... I mean, it worked pretty well in Port Discovery, to be honest. Like, it wasn't absurd. And there is space that you can, like, walk on each place. Pretty sure, right? Yeah, there's spaces to walk on everywhere. So I think it'll be okay. I don't... Where did that map piece come? Oh, there we go. That took a long while for it to spawn. Okay, well, we only need one for right now. Alright, so I think the easiest way might be to just, like... fill in these. Actually, that one's good right there. Right there. Another one. Make this a little smaller so that it doesn't actually butt in. And then right here. God damn it. Just trying to get the angle right. Right there. Close enough. And yeah, I can actually leave that little divot in here too, because it doesn't look that bad. And then this one can actually be all the way off. So hopefully it actually ends up looking like more than just a mishmash of all these shapes. But it's also just the things for right now. And then let's see. This is actually just another triangle that really nicely fits in there. There we go. Shit. It's actually really nice. I'm glad I got lucky with all this. Right here, I sort of shot myself in the foot because I cut it off, so I don't know where it goes, but that looks about right. And then one final floor tile right about here. Perfect. And there is the floor for the first little bit. There goes the floor and everything. And once I put in the reef, it'll actually like nicely cut around it, and you won't have to look at all that. And I think I'm just going to put an escalator up to here. And do it that way. I want to real quick do the walls, because I actually didn't go over walls last time. And walls are fun. Sort of. Not really. I'm lying. Walls are not fun. Wait, did I go over walls last time? I think I did go over walls last time. Never mind. But I'm still gonna do them. That is a really thick wall. Alright. It's also a little bit too, like, rubbled for what I want. That one looks alright. I wish there was one that was not as thick. There we go. Just have to use this. So put this all the way to the end, extend it. There we go. Got another one. Whoops. This one's going right here. Nope. Going right here. Extending. Grabbing the wrong part of it. Extending out to here. And like, I think I'll keep this little bit here. Maybe I'll put some more like reef showing underneath. Or something like that. I don't know. That was a really weird phrase. Reef showing underneath. And it rhymes and it's weird. No. I didn't want that. There we go. So, I know last time I actually showed that I like took the dimensions and stuff from the outside, and if you were wondering about that, like, did I do it? Yes and no. I looked up the general dimensions because this is a very, very oddly shaped building. And from there I just sort of bullshitted it. So they're not exact. This is probably, but they are the correct. How do I put this? It is technically the correct dimensions for the open area here in the front. However, beyond that, it is a complete just making up things as I go. Alright, so a few things. One, I can't have this staircase here. Just for you guys as players. I'm not putting anything up or down it, and it also means that you wouldn't actually have, you know, much to do there, but it will do this. I actually have lockers too. So I'll be able to do all this fun stuff for you. This is a lot like how I made Port Discovery, or was making Port Discovery, because I sort of ran out of time on that one. But, yeah. It's a lot of, following the weird confines of this place. Something like this. There we go. And then, just move this to the front, go over top of that. Fantastic. Shorten it just a bit. To the front. And bam. That's how you make odd corners. Anything else? Well, we do need to get into decorating, but I'm looking at walls first. Alright, so looks like there are 2 restrooms here. And let's just go ahead and divide these up real quick. Am I going to put goodies in the restrooms? You bet I'm going to put goodies in the restrooms. Are there going to be a lot? Not at all. Will you like them? I don't know, maybe. You tell me. You like digging stuff out of the shitter? Be my guest. I ain't gonna do it. I mean, in the apocalypse, maybe I would. Actually, it's fine if that goes over top. Am I gonna have coat storage? You bet I'm not. Why? 'Cause I'm lazy as fuck. I'll be honest, we definitely don't need it. You guys as players, like, it's coat storage. What are you gonna do there? What are you gonna do in coat storage? Let me know. What would you do in coat storage? Other than cry and, like, you know, flatten out into a ball or something. You're like, I don't want to die here. And I'll be like, well, you're gonna die here. So, you know, sucks to be you. I really hope that the dimensions are, like, the same for this place. There we go. There's the 2 bathrooms. I'll put in stalls. I'm not gonna, like, follow the family restroom thing for it because I don't really want to. Just for a fun little thing. There were straight up lockers that I could just put in immediately because I'm gonna forget otherwise. Lockers. Here we go. Yeah, lockers. Something like that. And if I put 2 of them in, is that going to be weird? They cross over a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Back to the map. Anything else? Right there. So there's like some vegetation and stuff over here and a waterfall. Now I'm curious. There's actually a waterfall that I saw. And let's type it in properly. What does that look like? Sewage waterfall over what? Overlay. I mean, like, if I were to, like, put this where the actual waterfall is. I don't know. We'll see. Grass. No. Plants. What kind of plant stuff is there? I might end up buying something. Honestly, Forest Grove. What has this got in it? Lots of forest stuff. 10 by 10s, but like... There's those... Do the bush sections exist without anything else? It doesn't look like it. Well, let's see. Aquarium... Waterfall. Why did I put waterfall-y? Images. That's not the entrance one, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. That's right. It's just like a rocky waterfall at the entrance, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's totally what it looks like. No, that's up at the top floor. Which I may end up making anyway, but... I wish this was an hours, the underwater tube thing. Okay, well, I'm not really finding what I think it is. Waterfall. Entrance. Really? Is that just the waterfall? Alright, well... Okay. So there's a lot of rocks around it. Jungle. Quick encounters. Jungles 2. Jungle plant, jungle fern, jungle rock. Yeah, I need this. I'm gonna buy it. Take this off screen. Alright. There we go. Bam! Jungle! Yeah. Thank you for your purchase. Yada, yada, yada. You gave us money. Whoa. What's the best way to do this? So, like... Put this out to, like, right about here, I guess. And then, like... Alright, PayPal. Right here. I didn't even look to see if the jungle thing, like, included water, and I don't think it does. Cool. I don't know, maybe it actually does, and I just gotta look for it a little bit. Alright, so there's, like, some of this. I just want to make it so that it's actually, like, surrounding it, and, like, all that. I guess, like, technically, all of this can get moved back a little bit. Not too far back. Right against the wall. There we go. And then, is there any water in here? Or, like, a pond? Really? Let me just buy another thing because I don't have ponds and stuff. Yeah, there's a whole ton of ponds in this thing. Oh, bushes and boulders and like... Oh man, everybody should have this one. This is just like everything you ever need. And ponds? Oh shit. Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah. I think I'm buying something from the same dude twice. Just because that's necessary. It's necessary! Is it really? I want it. Yeah, it is indeed the exact same person. But honestly, like I've looked at it before and I'm like, oh, I don't have like water and I don't have like other things like that. I just don't. And it's actually really weird. Okay, so to front. And this one should already be like in the correct position to be like right there. Sometimes I really wish that I could like take these out and like color them green or something to make it like really like nasty. Also, I just realized that like this thing. There we go. Something like that. And then to front, I guess? I don't know. This overlay doesn't seem like a great idea. Maybe. Alright, maybe that looks okay. Who knows? Who knows? I certainly don't, but the entrance probably looks a whole lot cooler now, which is exactly what I wanted. Now, what are we going to do here? We can have like a little cafeteria area, and we're going to have the gift shop. So, magazine racks, they look fantastic for the gift shop. They look, well, they look exactly like what they're supposed to be. If I just like dump a whole bunch of these next to each other and like put like a few side by side. Something like that. Cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and get a map background, grab one of these walls, put in a wall. Oops. Something like right here. Yeah, that works. And then desk. Get like an L-shaped desk over here. Something like, oops, something like this, and then the cash register, plonk. It's a little too big. That looks about right. Right in here. Cool. Look, that looks a hell of a lot more like one. We'll put in doors and stuff later. But yeah. Alright. Let's keep going. So, I know I had picnic tables in here. Cafeteria tables, yeah. So something like right here. Not too many, but enough that like it feels like they would have been actually used. There we go. And actually, you know what? If I do it this way, and we end up getting rid of this, then I can put 4 of them down, and it feels a lot more like, oh, that's the, like, cafeteria area. And I make a little aisle in the center, and that's where the door, so this would be, and it's fantastic. Cool, okay. So, I think, then let's finish up the map for this area, then. Alright, where are doors? Here we go, there's some double doors. But they're a little too big. There we go. Perfect? What? What the fuck am I saying? Holy shit, this thing is huge. Another one right there. And put a couple of bathroom stalls in here. There's always that weird area that like doesn't actually have anything in it. And is there wait, there's no sinks? What? Oh, there we go. This place most certainly can have trough sinks. And you know what? It can have 2. Why 2? Because I'm a generous person. And in the men's... Did it? Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought it, like, didn't do it again, but it just copied the wrong thing. Alright, and I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to copy a stall. Put the stall right here. I could totally see someone putting a stall here, by the way. Some, like, fucking civil engineer so that this door just bashes into it every single time. That would definitely happen, let me tell you. And then, like... Are there any urinals? There are not. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? Because it doesn't... you can't really tell what this is from a distance. And if I were to put it, like, along here... Who's to say that's not a urinal? You know? There we go. 3 urinals. Yeah, that actually looks like a real bathroom setup, if I do say so myself. Okay, we got that, we got that, we got this large lobby area in the middle. Perfect. We are done with our first area, and we move on over here. Okay. Again, we don't actually have to do anything with these walls. They'll be taken care of on their own. Wait, what am I doing? I did a dumb thing. Just get rid of this. Nope. Okay. So, this. This goes from about here So, let's say it's about like that end of an angle. Yes, it is. And actually, if I were to do something like that, I could actually just whoop right there. Take care of that entire block. This to here. I still am not 100% certain on how I'm gonna do the water and everything, but we'll get to that point. And then you won't be able to see past here anyway, I don't think so. I think that's fine. And then what I gotta do now, sort of like fake a wall here, because I'm not entirely sure how far this goes, like right about here-ish. Yeah, that looks great! I'm proud of myself to front, but this is technically over top, so there we go. That's how it should look, just like that. Okay. And then we'll figure that out in a minute. The nice thing about these areas is that I have to do very little of the, not being able to look past stuff part of it. Okay. This one's more difficult. Thankfully. The nice thing is that you sort of have like free reign with these holes. Whoops. There's one right there. One right there. There. Actually works out like really nicely. I can just follow sort of the lines of it all. Actually, it might be easier at this point. Take away the GM layer overview. No, it is not. I'm an idiot. See, I thought that for a second, and then I'm like, but wait, I need to know where the actual thing is, because some of this is actually overlaying itself. Or something like that. You know, the words, proper words are never in my head for anything. Something like this. By the way, sorry if this is like boring or something to watch, but I don't know. Maybe somebody will get something out of it. Oh, there's somebody knocking the door. So, okay. I actually did a lot more map stuff after checking the door. Yeah, I went ahead and I added all the dynamic lighting stuff. This is, by the way, without the GM layer over top of it, which I still think that the GM layer, I don't know, it sort of adds like something to it. It doesn't seem as blank for some reason, but actually going through this makes me think like, oh, I can, you know, add something, a little something here or here. I don't know, something like that. The other thing that this allows me to show you is like how this would actually look finalized, you know? Like you can see like, well, you go up to here, you still see all the reef and everything underneath, and you go up to here, you still see all the reef underneath, go up over here, still see all the reef go up over here. Added a little bit of the water sections, dynamic lighting shows where that is, and I don't know, maybe, hopefully it looks better on the end of the player when you can like only see one section at a time. I'm a little worried. I might add like a carpet pathway that shows you like, oh, this is the way to go or something, because I feel like just seeing the blank white tile is a little kind of shitty, especially on my part. Because it's supposed to make this look nice. But there is something that I want to go through. So, the way I'm going to do multiple floors here, since this is all one map, and I want you to be able to see underneath, is we're going to go through here. We're going to turn on Fog of War. What does that mean? Well, everything immediately gets a little darker, because of what Fog of War is. So, we're going to go ahead, go to Reveal Areas, and Polygon Reveals. So, let's, how do I do Reveal Areas? I'm not sure how Reveal Areas works, but you can go to here. And we go to Polygon Reveal. And if we do that, bam, it reveals a whole bunch. What does that mean? So if an area is not revealed, it will be black to the players. And I believe that this actually overrides dynamic lighting. So what you can do is say like, hey, I want to reveal all of this. So this is area that I physically as the DM don't have to touch. Like all this should be revealed to the players. But I can leave these areas dark. And so even if you're right here, standing here, because this is overriding dynamic lighting, you can't see up here. So what I can do is have right over here, if I follow along this pathway, I can actually end up revealing just the reef. And that way, like, if you guys want to go up to the next floor, you guys will say, oh, we want to go up to the next floor, up the escalator, and then I just reveal this way and draw along the outside in a very crude fashion, because it doesn't need to be this amazing. But I just do it like this. And I say, oh, I want to reveal that. Bam. And all that's revealed. It's a really, really, really easy way to do this, actually. And I have a couple of like sloppy mistakes here and there, but that's okay. I'm okay with leaving that, to be perfectly honest. And that way, when you get over here, you won't see what's on the next floor because you wouldn't be able to see up there. But I can also leave it to the point where once I've revealed this, it's revealed, because once you're on the next floor up, of course you'll be able to look down and see what's on the previous floor. So it actually ends up working very, very nicely in my favor this way. And I only really have to do it on this part of the map. I'm not sure if there's anything else to really show, because those are like the main things that I wanted to show. I think what I do want to do is I want to quickly see if this lighting layer, which I really should not, oh, well, that's why it's doing that. That lighting layer didn't actually get dropped in, did it? And yeah, I should put in the blurred one, just because it would look a little bit better, I think. I mean, having the clear one's interesting and everything, but you can clearly tell it just doesn't look right. So this lighting layer, we're on the map layer, and I'll know if this is like the correct opacity or not. Ooh, it's actually looking really nice. So the aquarium has this blue lighting setup. Oh, jeez. Where's that? Okay, there it is. Oh, that is fantastic looking, actually. Yeah, that's great. And it's just blue light when you guys are walking along there, and I might make it a little neater and all that, but yeah, that looks exactly like what I wanted it to look like, actually. I'll clean it up a little there. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, well, good. I'm glad that worked. So I can put that on later. And I don't think there's anything else I wanted to show. I just wanted to show off the Fog of War, how to deal with multi-level places, so I'm just gonna keep working on this. And, yeah, get back to this eventually. Actually, you know what? That doesn't look bad. Doesn't look half bad as, like, an intro area. Fantastic, okay. Well, okay. Back to the grind.